nearly done this. Now, the last little bit's going to be the close-up, but just before we go there, I just realised we have forgotten to stop the rain altogether. So what we need to do is go into events. So when we go into the caves, we want to stop this script. Yes, control. Stop. Okay. Other scripts in this sprite. And just to make sure there's nothing left behind, hide. Okay, so that should do it. Right, back to this. So now we're going to have to broadcast again. So we're going to broadcast now. New message. Find the pot. Find the gold. There we go. So we can go back up here. So when I receive, find the gold. So first of all, when we receive find the gold, we want to change our background to the close-up that we have. So that will be this little jobby here, top of the stairs. Change our looks to top of the stairs. Receive, find the gold. Top of the stairs. Right, now at this stage everything is going to hopefully get bigger. So first of all, the pot's going to be here and he's going to be an awful lot bigger. To 100%. He's here and so when I receive find the gold, move here, set size to 100%. Okay, and our friend, make him 100%. Let's have a look, see how big he gets. Possibly a bit too big. Maybe back to a 70%. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We'll pop him. He was about that far away from it, wasn't he? Here we go. Right, so when he receives find the gold, he is going to 70%. He is going to move to this position. Okay. So we could try that out. Broadcast into the cave.
What is it we have here?
Right, so there we go. So now we've got to decide what he's going to do. And I have got a costume that allows him to talk. So we could try using that. So, no, we'll just, we can stick to, it means that you won't be able to use the speech bubble. So if we're going to use him to talk, just so we can show we can do it, first of all, we have to create the sound of what he wants him to say. Will you be looking at that? If it wouldn't be a pot of gold. Will you be looking at that? If it wouldn't be a pot of gold. Okay. Save. Pot of gold. Over the coding. And so you can put your sound straight in. Pot of gold. And then we need to swap the costumes. Then we just have to figure out how often we'd have to repeat while he's speaking. So we can just take that off there if you like. Will you be looking at that? If it wouldn't be a pot of gold. It'd help if we actually changed it. There we go. Will you be looking at that? If it wouldn't be a pot of gold. Okay, so it's about 6 of them. But what I'm seeing is that there's a pause in between. So, me being me, but fussy, duplicate, and put 3 in here, 3 in here, and probably about half a second wait time in here. With the sound on. Will you be looking at that? If it wouldn't be a pot of gold. Just might need to make that one 4. Will you be looking at that? If it wouldn't be a pot of gold. Will you be looking at that? If it wouldn't be a pot of gold. Right. Now, you can start his little celebration of finding it with his dance. Now, his dance would be probably not unsimilar to his walk. So if I go up here, duplicate that, put that back here, come down here, you're not going to come down for me. Except I'm not moving anywhere, so I can take the moving out. Okay. There we go, see? It's having a little dance. Right, now it's going to depend on the music. So here I am in sounds. I haven't uploaded the music, so upload. Patrick's Day Parade. It's the one I got from the YouTunes, the YouTube library, free music, and it is importing. There it is. So it sounds a bit like this. So you've got to decide how much of that you want, because clearly we're not going to need it all. It's quite long. So what I would do is I would look to trim it. So we go into here, into here, and I'm not going to have the drums at the beginning. Maybe just one set of drums. Delete that bit. And then I think I will just clearly have just one lot of music. So hopefully now we're going to get Alright, probably could just go up to here and delete that bit. So we just have the drums at the beginning and it's perfect. We don't want anything longer. So go back to coding and we're going to put that dance in. So before we put the dance in, we want to St. Patrick's. There we are. Now before we put the dance in, we want to start the pot going. So we'll have to put another broadcast in. New message, victory dance. Right. And here. And we're going to start him dancing. Oops, up here. So we're going to have to figure out how many times we're going to get him to do his little dance. So that would just come under how many repeats we want him to do. So. Maybe 15. It's pretty good. You'll probably go down to 14, but if you want to fine tune it more than that, I'll let you do that. Now, Mr. Happy Pot. So, when he receives a victory dance, we're going to start using the rest of his costumes. So we'll need to go into here and Happy Pot. Okay, so he's going to open his eyes. Then he's going to just do next costume. So he goes the happy pot, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here. So he's going to repeat 5 times next costume. And he's going to put a little bit of wait time, of course, in between each. 0.25 seems to be my favourite. So goes in there, goes in there. And now it's just a matter of how many times do we need it to keep going. He's only got 2. 6. So we can try 5 times. See if that'll, a good bit of maths there. All right, so we will broadcast victory dance. Clearly not enough. Okay. About 10. Okay, so that should be basically our little story is finished. Now, the only other thing is that if you want to have a beginning, so
I'm off to look.
Right. So you would like to have a beginning of your, if you want to have a title come across, an Irish story. So for this, you would probably make a title. So in my title, I will start paint a new one, set it to typing, can make it white, can change the writing if you want, like this one. Okay. There it is. Now pop it over the centre, and then you can change where you want it here, or whether you want it to come flashing in, come sliding in, whatever you want it to do. Come from the top, it's up to you what you would like it to do. Okay, so an Irish story, do you want it to come in with the music? So we go on to code. So we would come in when you click. Oops, I've got 2 there. And now you probably have to have it show. Start with, because it'll no doubt hide at the end. motion. I would get it to glide down to wherever you want it to go to. Whoops. Big mistake. You've got to give it a start position. Now glide down. Somewhere nice and solid. Okay. Y18. Okay, so if I go up here, and there it is. Now, if you want the music to go with it, and then you'll wait so many seconds, then hide it. Okay, so if you want the music to go with it, you will have to upload the music again. Upload sound. And we can decide how much of that you want. So you might take all of that, maybe just have the drums. Okay, and go into here, go into sound. And I don't know, 5 seconds to come down. Ten seconds. And 2 seconds to vanish. All right, if you'd like to refine the timing on that for yourself, that's fine. You can play around with the timing. So we have 10, 12 seconds. So what we need to put on here is before he starts talking is for him to wait. So we get him to wait 13 seconds. So hopefully
I'm off to look for a pot of gold.
I'm happy with that. So there we are. So there is your coded story. So when you play it through eventually from the start, I won't do it now because it's going to take a lot of extra time. It's just a matter of going through and figuring out where you might need to adjust any timing and things like that. The use of the broadcast is very good at actually helping with timing because you don't have to worry about having great big lots of time everywhere to try and stop the sprites from appearing. They will just appear the minute you tell them to. Okay, so happy coding and be looking forward to the stories. Thank you.